Hey everybody, and welcome into HelenKenner.com. I hope everybody can hear me. So please say hello when you get here so I know you can hear me. Tonight I've got two cute cards to show you. I don't remember if I showed you this one. This one's from Diana McCall. Both of these are. And I wanted to show it to you because it's just adorable. She's set it in with dimensional. So this is dimensional, and it's like a little hole. Can y'all see that? Okay, let me spotlight it and see. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. And I'm upside down. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see if maybe not. Huh? It's okay. It's because I moved my camera. Sorry about that, you guys. Maybe if I turn it around. Y'all hold on one second. Let me see if I can turn this around. That's what I've done. I'm trying to figure out why it did that. All right, now let me see. I want to go to settings. Let's see if it'll let me. It's not letting me do it. Y'all hang on. Let me see if I can get this camera turned around. That's what I did. Is I haven't done that in a while. Okay. Let's see if it. Hey Diana, can you hear me? For some reason, my camera is now it's not working. Let's see. Doggone it. There, I bet that works even better. Can you hear me now, Diana? Do you hear that echoing? I'm going to turn that one off. I'm trying to figure out how to get my camera back on. I don't want it in the front. I want it in the back. There. There it is. All right. Whew. Let's see. All right, I'm going to turn this one off again. Now can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me now. It's because I had my iPad upside down. So good now. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you got your surprise this week. If you haven't yet, it's in the mail, so you should get it soon, Diana. Yay. So, talking about Diana, I wanted to show you guys this card. And see, I don't think I showed it to you last week. Did I, Diana? But it is just the cutest card ever. And I was trying to show y'all earlier that she's dimensionaled it up to make it look like you're looking into a hole or a knot in the tree. And it is just so cute. And then the little gems that match the colors. Isn't that adorable? And I like your little sign right there. Excuse me. But this is what I got this week. Remember last week she won the stamp set. Camilla, I think was the name of it. But oh my gosh, she used some beautiful colors. But look at it. This is how it came in the mail. In this clear bag. So she signed my name and everything. I guess she had to put that on the outside. But when don't you know that the postal people probably saw that and just thought it was the coolest thing ever? But so you take it out of the envelope. See that? See the envelope's there. But yeah. Oh, look! Oh, I didn't notice that before. She had to put a piece of this on the back because, of course, you've got to have your little symbol on the back. You make me smile. But isn't that beautiful? That is so beautiful. And she used the radiating dyes from the online exclusives. I love those. Have got to be my favorite dyes. But anyway, it is beautiful, isn't it? Thank you, Diana. It just made my day when I got this. I was so surprised that it was in this envelope. I was like, oh, I've got to show everybody that it went through the mail just like this. And when I got it, I was smiling from ear to ear, all the way from Jacksonville, North Carolina. So, Diana, thank you. That was so special. It means a lot to me that you would do that. All right. Let's see, where do I go from here? Why don't we, last week I gave y'all a challenge to make a comment and share this video. And if you did, you're going to get your name in a drawing. So I'm have a bling special. So I'm giving 2 of these away. The first one is basic pearls and one is opal round. So that is in one drawing. And then the second drawing is the red rhinestones with champagne rhinestones. So we have 4 people for that this week. So I get to draw 2 names. Yay. Let's see who it's going to be. For number 1, Char. Yay, you're going to get these. Let me open this up so I can put this by your name. Hey, Naomi, how are you? I get excited. Good. Char's getting that one. Okay, let's see who's getting the next one. Kathy. Oh, she should have gotten hers last week, I think. Anyway, here she's getting this one, the red rhinestones and the champagne. Yay! All right, y'all don't forget to make a comment and then share this video, because next week I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have 2 drawings and you don't want to miss out on it. So let me show you the 2 cards we're going to be making tonight. The first one is called, the technique that we use is called the smooching technique. These both were 2 of the cards that we made at our event that we had about 3 weeks ago. No, 2 weeks ago, 2 weekends ago. Oh, wait, this has gone by fast. And then this technique is called the Retiform. This one, Debbie McLean showed us how to do this. And then Nanette showed us how to do this one. So let's get started. It shouldn't take long, or at least it didn't, to set those up. So I thought I already had this out, but I guess I didn't. There's one. Here's the other one. All right, so the first thing that we're going to need to pull out of our packet is this. This is a template to, and you'll see in just a minute what you're going to need it for. But in my packet, I have the base, which is thick white. I have a big piece of white. See that? This is what we're going to stamp the turtles with. So I'm going to set that aside for right now. And then this is the piece that I'm going to smooch on. Then you have a piece of window sheet that's a little bit bigger than your card stock. And then you have a mat, and we're using the Tahitian Tide mat. So I'm going to set it over there and set my white right here for right now. So this one is saying Sea Turtle Smooching Card. And we could have done the By the Bay, but I'm going to do the the sea turtle again. So I set my window sheet on top of this mat. And I've got 3 colors that I'm going to use. I've got Crumb Cake, Tahitian Tide, and Coastal Cabana. Okay, so what I'm going to, and the other thing that you're going to need is your spritzer. And this has got water in it, Stampin' Spritzer. So you get 2 of those. So we're going to start by adding, now this is not our blends, this is our Stampin' Right marker. So this is our water-based marker. So we're going to add some color to the bottom of this. And it kind of gives you an idea how far over to go, because you see how I'm going to the edge. Okay. So just add that. Okay. Then we're going to use the Coastal Cabana. Add that. This is kind of like the water itself. And then the Tahitian Tide. Now you can add this in different ways. You know, like that if you want to. And then add the Coastal Cabana back over here. But you kind of want to get all the pieces colored in. Do you see that one little spot right here? I need to get that. It's going to bug me. Okay. Easy peasy so far, right? All right, so now I'm going to, okay, so now you want your piece of white ready to go. And we're going to spritz it with some water. And you don't have to add a whole lot. You see that was kind of a lot, wasn't it? I don't have to add a whole lot. And then you lay this down. Now what's going to happen is it's going to soak up the color, and then the cardstock is going to bow a little bit as it's wet. Okay, but lift it back up. Do you see how it's bowing already? Lift it back up and look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. As it dries off, it will lay back down again. I'm going to add a little bit more right there. Yeah, see that? But anyway, so we're going to let this dry. Okay, so I'm going to set it aside while it's drying. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the turtles. Now, Diana knows because she's right there on the coast, but Swansboro, which is where I'm from, has a turtle sanctuary right there at Emerald Isle. And I grew up certain times of the year not being able to go out on the beach. All right, so these are the stamp sets I'm using. The sea turtle and then something fancy. I said, grateful for everyday magic of you. So that's what I'm putting as my sentiment. That's from Something Fancy. And then this one's the sea turtle. Now what's cool about this, and you'll see it here, that one stamp can be stamped two ways. And it's called reversible stamps. So we're going to, like, at first I was going to, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there is the detailed part, but on the back, it's flat. And that's what we want first. We're going to stamp the flat part first. And we're going to use the, let me get my colors over here. I got crumb cake, Night Navy, garden green, early espresso, and soft seafoam. So we're going to start with the soft seafoam. Now both the big turtle and the little turtle we're doing the flat side first. Okay. Stamp that. See how there's no detail to the turtle. Okay, this one is on a big block. Diana, have you ever been to Fort Macon and, to the museum they have there? That used to be one of the field trips that we would go on. So do you see that? Do you see how it's just all one? Okay, so now we're cleaning that off. And be careful getting these photopolymer stamps off because I've already yanked off a flower. Clean this one. And everybody thinks they did it. Oh, I feel so bad about that. Okay, so now both of the turtles have the detailed side. Okay, now I'm going to use the garden green. Let me close this. Oh, oops. Hey, Sue. Oh, thanks for sharing. Thanks, Diana. You love them both. Oh, thank you. All right, so now I'm using the garden green to stamp back over it. Isn't that cool as anything using the same stamp, just the back side of it? That is just so cool, I think. All right, so now the big one. There. Woohoo! Yay. I love photopolymer. So easy to use. All right. we're still waiting for the, but do you see how this has flattened back out? I don't know if you can tell, but the cardstock is flattened back out, but it's still wet. So we're going to let it keep drying while we cut this out. Now, when I go to cut mine out, I like leaving a little bit of white around the stamped image. But I want to pre-warn you, you know, all of our dies used to be that you would cut them out and you would have a white border. But now some of ours, when you cut, oh, I can't get it out, cut it out with the dies, it is right on the image. So it doesn't have a white border, so y'all need to be aware of that. The one that I'm thinking of right now is the new Spanish stamp set that we have. And it's the only stamp set. Well, it comes in English and Spanish, I should say it that way. So you can, you know, like some of our stamp sets you can get in French. Well, now we've got one that you can get that's in Spanish as well. So we've already had someone order Spanish without realizing that there was a Spanish version. So be careful if you're interested in that. And I'll have to get it out in just a minute and show you which one it is. But isn't he adorable? Ha. And I don't like this one because his head looks like a snake head. So I'm going to do it first. I am scared to death of snakes. And when I went to cut this, I was like, oh no, I'll have nightmares tonight. I promise you, I do. I do have, you know, we live out in the country. And growing up, well, we lived with my grandmother for a long time in this real old house. And there were snakes all under her house. So we had to be careful coming out of the, you know, onto the porch and her steps because snakes would be up underneath there. And anyway, I've been afraid of them ever since. And I think as I've gotten older, I haven't seen that many. Luckily, I better knock on wood. But I've gotten more and more fearful. Oh, anyway, one of my team members posted on Facebook one day last week, a big old snake was wrestling around with her kitty cat. She got the cat away and the cat was doing okay, but you know, of course that night it's all I could think about. Oh, that snake. And she went out to get the snake after she got the kitty cat back in the house and the snake was gone. So, anyway, living out in the country is scary. I've lived out here, 10 years, I think. And I saw the first snake last year. So now every day I look out that window and see if I see it over there. Let's see if it's dry. Pretty much. Still a little bit damp. All right, but we're going to go on and stamp it anyway. So, anybody else that afraid of snakes? I am. I'm just, oh, I hate it. All right, lots of stamps that we're going to be using to fill in. First of all is the saying. You definitely want that. And I think that's it. So we're going to put the saying in NIDA. No, we're going to use Early Espresso. And it says, grateful for the everyday magic of you. There. Very nice. I'm going to put on this. Okay, so then we're going to Now we're going to do a lot of stamping off because I don't like it real dark. But I want to show you, you can get lots of different colors from one stamp. So I want to show you. So that's 1, 2, 3. Do you see how you can see all 3? So I don't want the dark one. I want this one, the second one. So I'm going to put 2 seashells, 1 and 2. This looks like it's like got, you know, it's in the dirt, sand a little bit. So that's why I like that. So 2 of those. Stick that there. Same thing with the I'm going to put it kind of down at the bottom, look like it's in the sand, and where the water has washed it off a little bit. Now here's the seaweed. Again, stamp off. Oop. One there, and I want that same color, so I'm going to put it there, and then one over here. Maybe right there. What do you think of that? Okay, now our fish. Our fish is going to be in blue. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did 2 starfish. Okay, night in navy. Okay, this is bubbles. So, and it's the biggest stamp. So I'm going to stamp off once. And kind of diagonally stamp that, you know, stamped off once. Because see how dark it is? I don't want it that dark. And then my fish. Make sure it's going in the direction that you want. Stamping off. Because they're off in the distance. Is that enough, do you think? I better put one more down here. Okay. There. Woohoo! All right. I think that's everything. Okay. All I have left to do, let me go ahead and put this on the base. No, on the mat. There. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. There. All right, now all I have left are the sea turtles, which I'm going to put dimensionals on them. And see, this wasn't so bad, was it? Wasn't so hard. Pretty easy. Okay, so I'm going to put the big one on first. And have him going that way. And then the baby turtle is going to be over here with his little arm kind of overlapping. What do you think? Isn't that so sweet? You guys should go to the museum down at Fort Macon. They have all kinds of things you can look at and touch and all of that. So anyway, here's one. All right, that was fun. That was the smooching technique. And then, okay, let me get all this cleaned up real quick. Did y'all have a good week? I hope you did. It went by pretty fast for me. I went to visit my brother in Hubert yesterday, and he stopped losing weight, so that's a good thing. He'll be coming back to visit me next week. All right, now, this next technique is a lot of fun too. Let me roll my ink pads. Now look how easy this is. Two ink pads, that's it. All right. Okay, this is using the Queen Bee stamp set. And this is what we need out of here. Okay, first of all, we've got our base. Guess I can move all this. I don't need it. Okay, now what we do need is our focal point, our mat, to mat it like that. And then we do need some Post-it notes. Okay, let's see. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and stamp our sentiment on it. All the stamping is going to be done in Memento Black, and we're going to be putting the color on it. So I'm going to put Birthday Queen over here. That's two separate stamps that I just butted up to each other. All right. So the pads we're using, this is Bubble Bath, and it's a really sweet color. I really like it. So I'm going to put it there, the Memento Black, and then this right here. And now that we have our sentiment, I can start layering. And what we're going to do is we're going to start adding color. Like that. All right. Now it's my blending brush. I'm using one of the small ones right now. Now you want some of the white space still showing, so don't feel like you have to cover the whole thing up. So now what we do is just start adding color. For me, adding the color first and then the black makes it go a lot better, because the first time I did it, I put my, you can see right here, put my bumblebee in my ink pad. So it's just, I think, going to be better if we add. Now watch as I re-put the Post-it notes down, add color, leaving white space there so that when you go to stamp, you can see it. I'm going to add a little bit there. Okay, so now that was flowers. So let's see. You're going to add color. Then add your design. Very nice. Okay. And just keep going around the card until you... Isn't that cool for this side already? All right. And just, you know, in different, I don't know, different designs. For me, it's add ink first, leaving white in the middle so you can see it. Oh, I like that. Huh. Now, if I were to add the ink now, it would smear. So you don't want to smear it. Ask me how I know. Okay, so now we're going to cover this up. See how you do that? Leave that covered. Where's my other one? Here it is. Okay. We've got, how about if we, let's add the color first before I forget. And then I think I'm going to put a bumblebee right there. This stamp set is so pretty. We're almost done. Look at that. We're doing good. Let's see. Okay, cover everything up. Right, go right to the line. Okay, I'm going to add another big bee and put her right here. That is, and I sat right there and did it. I forgot to do the ink first. Let me see if I can get it to dry. Put it right here. Careful, careful, careful. Try to keep away from the black. Ugh. Okay. That's not so bad. Look, turned out good. Turned out good. Did I just get black on my fingernail? Yes. Okay. All right. Just a few more and we'll be done. What do you think of this technique? Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to put flowers here. There. Ugh, doggone it. Y'all are supposed to be helping me remember to put the color on first. Sue, that makes me so happy. Thank you. Doggone it. All right, let me sit for just a second because I know y'all are in a hurry. And see if I can just add it to the edges. That's where you really want it. Nope, I'm going to have to let it dry and then come back to it. All right, don't get me distracted. This is one of those that you're going to have to think about before you can just do it. Because, wait a minute. See, I'm trying to do it again. Gosh, get that ink on there. Quick, quick, quick. Telling myself not to do it right as I'm doing it. Now I'm going to do this. I just love this. What is this called? There. Well, now I'm going to put a little bit around here. Yeah, see, once you let it dry, then it's easier to add the color. There. Ta-da! And it's kind of cool, right? I think so. Then, let me close everything. There. Okay. And look how easy this is. Just mat it. Mat. Just one, well, 2 ink pads, but one color. There. And then you can, and every card is going to look so different, but the same at the same time, right? So I love this new color, bubble bath, and I love the Queen Bee stamp set. It's got some really neat elements in it, and the small bee, and the big bee too, but the small one has little flowers. It's just so dainty looking. But you should give this a try. Oh, thanks, Sue. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to give, Sue, I'm giving out some prizes next week. And I'm going to stick a card in with it. So make sure you put your comment in and that you've shared it. And you'll be in the drawing for next week's prize. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I did. It was just real easy. And I'm sorry about the camera at the beginning, but oh well, that's life. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great week. You know, our annual catalog is in full bloom, and I'm enjoying every single thing about it. We have some really cool, neat things. Like I was saying, let me see if I can find that Spanish stamp set. Show you what it's called. It is called, I'm going to have to look it up, you guys, but when I find it, it's got the little oh, what is it called? Bottle, not bottle, vases in it. There's the sea turtle I was telling you about. It's right here. All right, almost right here. It's not 77. I thought it was 77. Does anybody know? Oh, a lot of people are really enjoying the stamp set because the vases are beautiful. There it is. Earth and Textures. See right there? It says Spanish. So it's English, Spanish, and French. So this is so beautiful. And look at all the colors that it goes with. And I love that ribbon. That adds a lot of texture. Can you see it? That adds a lot of texture. This page 71. I was close. And I love this. You are proof there is good in the world. So that is sweet, isn't it? And it comes with some dies. It's a bundle. So anyway, really, really like this. Lots of really cool things in our new catalog this year, and I'll try to highlight them out for you. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm having a special this week that I wanted to let you know about. For every order using the host code that I'm posting that is $35 and above is going to get a pack of 6x6 designer series paper, retired paper. So I'm going to be adding in my retired paper to all my orders. So go ahead and get your order in, and that way I can go ahead and send you some really cool designer series paper. But I'm going to be posting the host code, so be on the lookout for it. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Thanks so much for spending this time with me, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.